What's going on, everybody? It's been about 2 months. Yeah, 2 months, I think, since I've uploaded a video. Maybe 2 months in like a few days, but regardless, it's been a long time. And first of all, I apologize. You know, it's been so long, but when I got back from my trip, I wanted to get the car all figured out, and it's right there. I wanted to get the car all figured out, and I just started summer classes. So regardless of all the excuses, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about that. Let me flip the camera around and show you what that is. So yeah, she's done. I got her back about maybe 3 weeks ago from Mako, and I'm really sorry for how dirty it is. It just rained a lot yesterday, and it's supposed to rain again, I think, tomorrow, so I didn't want to waste money washing it, but I promise I don't leave the car as dirty as it is now. So I guess biggest change you guys are going to see is, well, obviously the paint job is new. And for all of you that said, oh, Mako's cheap, Mako is going to fuck it up, Mako's going to do this, well, they didn't do a bad job, in my honest opinion. I mean, it's really dirty right now, so it's not, you know, I can't really be like, oh, well, look at this pristine. But just take my word for it. I'll post a couple of pictures of when it's clean. This thing looks insane. I mean, is it the best paint job on the planet? No. But is it, for $1,500, is it good? Yeah. I mean, why not, right? And then you guys got to remember, it's a salvage. Oh, X-Salvage is currently a rebuilt title vehicle with 180,000 miles. So yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna be the most pristine E55 out there. I mean, it's not worth the stupid amount of money that some of them are going for, but to me it's worth it. So yeah, it looks good. When the sun hits it during the day, the metallic flake comes out. It looks really good. So another massive change you guys are gonna notice right away are those right there. Those are Niche Misano M117 wheels that I just couldn't, I really just couldn't do it with the other wheels. I had to do something about it. I saw a couple of E55s on pages, or E55 E63s on Instagram pages that I follow, and these are by far, in my professional 2-month old AMG ownership, W211 ownership, the best looking aftermarket wheels for the 211 AMG cars. I mean, sure, there are wheels that cost $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 that probably, you know, look great and function great, but these wheels cost me $1,300 brand new. Or you could put, I don't know, maybe call it like 1,600, 17 with tires. Well, no, probably like 1,500 tires, just because I bought only the 2 front ones, because the rear ones, even though I have a guy for tires, are about $250 a piece, just because of the size, and he only has Pirelli P0. So in less than a month, next paycheck probably, I will change the rear tires for those. In the meantime, I just put the old ones on just because I needed to, you know, I didn't have a car, so I wanted a car to get around, to get to work and whatnot. So regardless, the fronts, which, you know, again, apologize for how dirty they are, but they look fantastic, are 19 by 8.5, and the rears are 19 by 9.5. The fronts are sporting 255/30 or 255/35/19 tires. Those brand new tires. The rears are 285/30/19s, and they definitely need to be changed. I mean, yeah, they're due for a change. But I know you're gonna comment about the badges. I know they didn't put them on right, but I'm not gonna waste time fixing those. I'm just gonna take these off, and I'm gonna order black ones. I am trying to go for that whole silver and black look, so I'm gonna go with black E55 AMG badges. And I definitely want to find the V8 compressor badges, but it seems like that's probably the hardest thing to find. Like, seriously, no joke, like, I cannot find black V8 compressor badges. There's 5.5 AMG badges, which I don't really think look that good, and plus this is a 5.4, you know. But I want the V8 compressor badges on the side of it. But, you know, regardless, whatever. But the rear, as you guys also, or people that are keen and saw the last video, the carbon dickled spoiler is not on the car. Well, I made the executive decision that it was far beyond saving because it was destroyed. So I just took it off, or they took it off at Mako, and I told them not to put it back on. So I'm waiting on, I'm gonna order one. I think it's like $200 some maybe. It should be here next week, I think. So yeah, I got new tail lights. These are the facelifted 211 tail lights that are off eBay, and they have that little smoke finish to them. I didn't want to go with like full clear, and I also didn't want to go with like really tinted or black taillights, just because I think that's, honestly, that's kind of stupid. I mean, it looks cool, but these are taillights. You know, these are lights in the night. You want them to function, not freaking be black. But yeah, so I know you guys are also going to say something about that fender, but the this, at least with these wheels, it does not touch the fender. But with the old ones, it did touch the fender. That's why it looks like that. And yeah, sure, the front splitter is not in the best condition, but I also cannot seem to find a decent one for a decent price. These all seem to be a lot of money. And I have a friend of mine who actually redoes carbon fiber, so he said this might be savable, depending on, we just have to take it off the car and he has to really look at it. So yeah, the bumper is also a little weird because I still have to get the right hardware for it. Mako didn't really put it on all that well. So yeah, it needs new hardware. And I know you guys are going to say something about that headlight. Yes, this is the old headlight. The story behind that is I ordered the right headlight, the tail lights. I pretty much ordered all the parts that I needed for this car that I knew Mako wasn't going to change before I left for my trip, so that when I got back, everything was here. Well, everything was here, aside from the fact that the guy on eBay screwed me over with the driver's headlight. So for some of you that may not know, the E55s all came with xenon HID headlights. So, you know, you have the ballast, the bulbs, all that crap. Well, I bought ones supposedly from an E500 that were xenons, and I can show you guys, I could post his ad in here just because I want to expose the guy. I mean, that was really scummy. He charged me like $100 and what the hell was it, like $180, $190, because, you know, there's xenon headlights. And I was like, all right, I mean, I guess. So I paid for it, and I get back from my trip. I open the package. Mind you, this is a month after I ordered it, so I couldn't really do anything. And it's just a regular halogen headlight. I mean, it, you know, what the hell, man? And I know some of you might be like, well, why didn't you just put the bulbs in? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, because you actually need, there's plugs on the bottom of the headlights that where the ballast plug in. Well, the standard halogen ones don't have that, so I can't convert them to xenon unless I cut holes in them. And it's too much bullshit that I don't want to deal with. So I just went ahead and bought another one. It actually came by on, it actually arrived yesterday, I think. Yeah, today's Tuesday, so it came yesterday. And I'm waiting for my body guy to go ahead and let me know when he's free, so he can take the bumper off and do it all for me. Because I tried messing with this bumper, and it's such a pain in the butt with these mounting brackets. As you guys can see, it's actually not sitting right because part of the fender broke off, I guess, when they broke the bumper or whatnot. So yeah, it's a whole ordeal. So I tried messing with it, I couldn't, so he put it on for me. And he told me to get new hardware because the bolts that go up there and whatnot aren't right. So I have that order from Mercedes. I just have to go pick it up. So that's gonna be all done. But other than all that stuff, which, to be honest with you guys, I mean, doesn't really bug me. I drive this car every day. I beat the crap out of this car every day, and it's amazing. I mean, the interior also came out pretty well. I know you guys are gonna say, oh, well, you didn't change that. No, I did not change that. And I also haven't changed that either, but I have the whole console at home. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been busy. But the carpet cleaned up very well. I took it to this detail place, and I mean, they charged me a lot of money, but they did a good job. So it's clean. It looks good. Other than that, the interior is in pretty good nick. I mean, so as of right now, it's got 100, oh my goodness, come on. It's got 179,000 miles. I've put about 560 miles on it. So I've been driving this car a lot, and I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Now, the review is gonna come probably when I hit 1,000, maybe 1,500, just because I don't want to do a review on the car right now, because I'm still in the honeymoon phase, if you want to call it, with this vehicle. So I can't really see any faults with it, which I don't want to do a review and tell people, oh, go and buy this, if I can't give you guys every, you know, every aspect without being biased. So I'm gonna hold out until I get some more seat time in the car. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much it. I mean, aside from all that, this isn't really like a review of anything. I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's been so long, and I know some of you wanted to see the car. So yeah, I mean, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna put the camera behind, and at the end of this video I'm gonna throw in a couple of revs and whatnot. So let's go ahead and pop the hood though. I'm gonna address some things under that. Also, another thing, just reminded myself, I do need new rotors because it has a little shake at speed. Now it was pretty bad at first, but since I changed the wheels and the tires, it mitigated it. It's kind of gone, but there's still a little bit of shake when you push the brake pedal. So I'm gonna order new rotors. I'm gonna probably go with Techstar. You guys know I love my Techstar products for German brakes. There's the beautiful, amazing M113K. And if you guys hadn't noticed, I'm wearing an M113K tank top. So yeah, I know it's, yeah, I'm a fan. You can tell I'm a fan of these cars. So haven't really done much this. Oh no, that's a lie. I apologize. I did flush out the cooling system. It had like water in it, so I flushed it out, and now it's got Mercedes coolant. And I was kind of scared when I saw the water. I was like, why does it have water in it? The car doesn't leak, nor does it burn water. There's no blown head gas or anything. I haven't noticed a drop in this level at all. So I bled the system. After I flushed everything out, I bled the cooling system. What you do is you kind of put clamps on this first hose right here, and then you run a hose from here back in here to the coolant expansion tank, so it can kind of just circulate the water. And then it's recommended that one person gets in the car, starts it up, and revs it to about 3,000 so the water pump and everything can circulate faster and get all the air out. There was a lot of air in the system, so it's good now. Runs good, drives good, looks great. Well, the looks department are some might say sketchy, but it drives great. I love it. It's fast. There are some things I want to change, like this is broken, as you guys can see, so I need a new intake. So I don't know if I want to, I've done some research and I'm not sure if I want to go with the aftermarket intake, just because I've read on some places that it doesn't gain anything, but then some people have actually noticed slower throttle response. I don't know how true that is, so don't take my word for it, but I don't want to risk it. So what I might do is just swap out the two filters with K&N air filters. I know they're not going to add horsepower, but just so I can clean them, because here in Vegas you got to change your air filters at least 3 times a year. I mean, with all the sand and whatnot. So K&N air filters, new ducts. I'm gonna order those aluminum ones so it looks cool. I'm gonna get new ducts, and hopefully we can hear the blower more, because right now with that loud exhaust you can't hear the blower at all. You can kind of hear it at like lower RPMs, but not when you're wide open throttle. So yeah, it's, you know, it needs a good cleaning. I know this is dirty, I know that's dirty, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm kind of scared to spray the engine with water. And I know people do it all the time. They're like, oh, we'll just do this and this. I get that, but I don't know, I'm kind of scared of spraying my motor with water, where, you know, I don't want water getting in where water shouldn't be. So yeah, that's kind of honestly what I really wanted to talk to you guys mostly about, is that, you know, this is an update video. The car is done. The car drives great, looks great. Next week, be expecting a 5 things I love about this car, because, you know, I can think of 30 right now. Now, the 5 things I hate about it, like I said, might come out at the same time as the review, which, trust me, what the heck, a fly. Trust me, I'm trying to put 1,000 miles on this as fast as possible. I drive it literally everywhere. Everywhere I have to go, I drive the car. Even close to my house, I still drive the car because I want to put miles on it. So yeah, I mean, I'm not scared of miles. And as you guys know, I love salvage cars because, 1, they're cheaper, and 2, they have a story. You know, there's always a story behind the car. And sure, you could go out and buy the nicest car out there, you know, your 40,000 mile E55 or whatever it is, that's only one owner and it's only been, somebody's only sat in the driver's seat. Great. Then I'd be scared to drive the car, because I'm like, man, I'm gonna drive it, it's gonna lose value. This, I don't care. I'm just driving the crap out of this car because I love this car and it's fantastic, and I think everybody should drive their cars. I mean, you guys know my opinion on that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to close this out before the battery runs out, because I see it's getting kind of low and we're already at 15 minutes. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully I'm gonna start trying to make videos regularly again, not with this whole hiatus that happened, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I got 5 things I love about this car probably coming out next week, and me and my buddy went out with his 2020 GT Mustang, and we went to Mexico, to Tijuana. It's actually like 10 minutes from here. So yeah, that video is going to go up too. The results are very, very weird, so just go ahead and keep an eye out for that video. That's a really cool video. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day, and stay tuned for the next video.